Bruh. I don't know. Hello, and welcome to the Chucast. This is Hartou. Welcome to our IPU Season 6 Draft Analysis. Yeah. So, it's fucking hot in my room. I don't have my fan on because it's loud as fuck. So I'm going to suffer. So, a bet is a bet. People must... fuck. Hello. If you're new here, hello. I don't know how you stumbled upon here. It might be... I actually don't know. My mind just turns off whenever it's way too hot, so... Pardon me if I go on fucking rambles. But if you're new here, hello, hi. I'm Hartou. Most people just call me Chew, because I kinda, run this place now. Because Harden's doing shit. So, hello, I'm the guy who curses all the time. So, I'm sorry if that offends you, but I'll be saying stuff like fuck, shit, damn it, all the time. Yeah, at least 5 times a video. At least. So, let's get into this draft, my boys. We were 5th pick. I was planning on leaving Pokemon. But, me and Justin had a bet that if you won WCBL Season 3, that I'd join into IPU again. And here we are. I was going to quit because I do have to focus on college in the fall. So that's fun. But enough about that. Let's just dive in. We were 5th pick overall. Some of the tiers were wank. Or whack, not wank. Boy. So let's just dive in. Our first pick is Terrakion, Kane the Bull. So, Kane the Bull is our first pick. Tier 2, my boy. Terrakion has 108 speed, 129 attack. Those are pretty good stats. Ooh. 129 these days, not the best, but it's still pretty fucking good. This boy gets access to Double Dance, quite a bit of coverage, fighting, rock, ground. This boy is your primary, one of the best Edgequake mons in League, in my opinion at least. Some people might be like, Chew, you're stupid, you're wrong. X Pokemon is the best Edgequaker, and you can go fuck yourself. People might say Lando is. But this boy was tier 2, mind you. IMO, a steal. So, we built around this boy. He has got Breaker, Banded Scarfed, Double Dance, even a Calm Mind Bond if I want it. He gets Quick Attack, and I'm dying of fucking heat. Sacred Sword if I don't want to run close combat. He gets Taunt, which is nice. Exo-Sword for grass types. Zen Headbutt for other fighting types. Stealth Rock. Dope. God. So hot in here. Shit. So, moving on. I don't know why I just moved on without fucking... Anyway. Professionalism, right? Next up we have Grubbin, the Latias, who was our, obviously, 2nd pick. Tier 1, Dragon type, pairs pretty well with Terrakion. Base 110 speed, base 130 speed depth, 110 special attack. Those are some pretty nice stats. Calm Mind, Defog, Healing Wish, right? Yeah. Grass, Dragon, Psychic, Ice, Ghost, Dark Water, Electric, go on and on, Trick. Some people might be wondering, why don't you get Mega Latios? Why don't you get Mega Latios? Why not regular Latios? By the time it came to me, I think the only things left on the board were this and Mega Latios. And if you've seen me in CPL with Mega Latios, I do not like that mon. I dropped it after week 3 for Mega Ult. So we're here with regular Latios, who we had in CPL Season 2, so I do know how this works. Let me focus. Yes, it does pair really well with Tracheon. It can switch into the bulky water types that annoy Tracheon. It can switch into the bulky grass types. This is due to electric psychic types too. And then Tracheon switches into the bug and dark types that annoy Latios. Now they're both weak to Fairy, and I will patch that up later, but I think they work well together. Yeah. So, next up, Graben. You know Graben. Next up, we have Delphia, the Free Spirit, who is a blue mage. Yes. God, I need to stop checking Discord. So, Rotomosh. I love Rotomosh. It's one of the best, if not it is my favorite. One of my favorite water types in League. If not my actual, just favorite water type. If you see me in WCB1, need to talk slower. 86 speed, pretty nice. Speed tiers are decent so far. I do have a gap from 108 to 86. I don't know if I patch that up later. But, if it does become a problem later on, I will fix it. Yeah. It's too hot to have a brain work in here, It has 107 both defense and special defense, making it a decent wall. It has 50 HP, so that does hinder its capabilities a bit. It has 105 special attack, so it can run Scarf, Specs, Screens, Utility, Defog, I don't know. It gets decent coverage, Shadow Ball, Hex, Hydro Pump. It gets Foul Play, if I want to be that guy and run it versus something like that. Its Trick is a really nice option. Volt Switch into something like Tracheon or Lottie, which is really nice for me. Yeah. Pen Splits, it's really only recovery, so that does hinder it a bit. But I do like Rotomosh. It's a pretty nice Pokemon in my opinion. Next is our next steal, in my opinion. Scizor. Regular Scizor in tier 2, right? So 120 points off of my free total still. So I'm at math, 160, right? I don't know. I can't math. I'm 65 speed, not the greatest. Although I can run this Scarf, I can run this Bandit, I can run it SD, I can defog. I have 3 defoggers already, so watch out, my boy. It gets a bunch of cool techs I can run. Baton Pass. Does not get those screens. It gets knockoff, which is a really good, one of the best moves in the game. Tailwind support could be really nice. And why didn't I get Mega Scizor? Good question. I don't know. I've used Mega Scizor a lot, and I did want to try a regular Scizor out, and it was tier 2. So it was just this also deals pretty nicely with the fairy types that Track and Lottie struggle with. people are loud. Ugh. So yeah, Scizor is a pretty good tier 2 that I could add to my team. So Nabarue, the Scarlet Sword, is here. Next up we have Scipio, who is not from Fire Emblem Heroes, if you haven't noticed. That is the entirety. Fire Emblem is my nickname theme this season. So, this guy is not from Heroes, although it's kind of Scorpion. So I was just like, you know, fuck it. So, Gligar, I wanted Gliscor, but Hayburn was just like, nah, my guy, I want to take that shit. Maybe I should have taken Gliscor earlier instead of trying to get it round 5, but I can't complain, because Gligar's not terrible. It's mini Gliscor, really. A Violite, 105 defense, 65 HP, 65 speed F, not bad. 75 attack is usable on something like SD if I want to run it. 85 speed is not terrible for something like a wall. It gets immunity, so I can... That is a status absorber for Toxic versus my team, which is actually pretty good because I have quite a bit of walls. U-turn, so I have 3 mons for Volt Turn. I have 4 Defoggers now. Boy. Knock off, a very good move that I can use. Overall, just a good mon. Taunt could be really nice. Yuris. But if it had Poison Heal, ugh. This is why I like Gliscor so much. It's the Poison Heal aspect. But I think I can make Gliscor work, or Gligar work. It's just a matter of getting used to having a mini Gliscor. So that's that. Next up is Tharja, the Salazzle. And this is my fire type. I have never used Salazzle before. I've experienced firsthand. It's scary as fuck. If you remember my Inner Pika's, I think it was quarterfinals match versus Brian. That thing tore me a new asshole. So we're adding it to our team. 117 speed is really good. It is not our fastest mon currently. 111 special attack's pretty good. Access to Nasty Plot, so it's another offensive mon to our team. Something like Flame Charge could be a nice tech. Taunt if I want to. Corrosion's a good ability if I want. Versus stuff like Stall Teams. Regardless of its typing, so I can poison things like Heatran and Weezing and shit like that. Overall, it can be a good stall breaker, it can be a decent utility mon, it can be a good breaker, an offensive mon. Yeah. Maybe... is that attack stat even good? I don't even know. No, I probably can't even know its attack stat. So let me switch over to the next part. Alright, so next up we have Umbreon. Hartou, the Dark Emperor. So Fallen Hartou is here, my boy. 130 speed F, 110 defense, 95 HP. It's pretty nice. It is a good cleric Pokemon to have. I can wish pass into things like Terrakion, Lottie, Rotom Wash. I can wish pass really into any mon and they'll appreciate it. I can baton pass, so that's another thing of initiative I can gain. So that's really, really nice. Foul play is most likely going to be its main way of dealing damage. Taunt, Toxic, pretty nice. Wish, Protect. You really... that's really how Umbreon functions. I don't know what to tell you. Moonlight, if I don't want to run Wish, it gets stuff I could run Curse 1 week. It gets Heal Bell, so it's a good collect in that position. So if like something like Terrakion is paralyzed, or burned, I can heal Bell, and then Terracion's back into the fight, and I can simply just wreak havoc with that. So yeah, 65 speed, my lower end of my speed tier is pretty bunched up together, so yeah. Next up is Legion, the Max Maniac. I got Delmise this time instead of something like Serena. Shit. Oof. So yeah, I got Delmise. God. Jeez. So the reason why I didn't get something like Serena instead is because I use Serena a lot, and it's a mon that's gotten really fucking boring for me. So I thought I'd spice things up with Delmise. Spinner, spin blocker, anchor shot trapping. Those are pretty nice reasons. It sports a good attack stat for a defensive Pokemon. If I have a Trick Room on, I can run Trick Room aspect to my team with this as a good sweeper. It gets Sword Stance, Switcheroo, Synthesis, Toxic, Knockoff, good utility move, etc, etc, etc. Steel Worker is a good ability, so it basically means Steel type moves are Stab. So that is nice. Next up, we have Frostlass, who was tier 5, my dude. Tier 5 Frostlass to Loki, the Trickster. 110 speed is actually pretty nice. Another Pokemon at that benchmark. Other stats are 70 and 80, which aren't the worst. This is mostly meant to be a utility mon. Curse Body is a pretty good ability. Or Veil Hail, that could be a tech I could use. Ice Shard doesn't give a reflect, sadly. Trick, Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, Protect, Pain Split, Sub, Sucker Punch, Switcheroo, Disable, Testimony. A lot of support support moves that my team could really appreciate. So, even though Frostlass isn't one of my favorite mons, I was just like, it's tier 5, I feel like it's a steal, so I'm going to pick it up, and I'm proud, I'm glad I picked it up. It supports my team pretty well. I can Will-O-Wisp physical threats that hurt my team. Destiny Bond, I can do something like that. So, next up, Mr. I don't like to double on typings, and picked up another water type. Main reason is I wanted Stealth Rock, I wanted a decent Z user. Swampert isn't the best Z user, but I think I can make it work. 110 attack, 100 HP. Other stats are pretty decent. 190 as a defenses are pretty good, but 110 attack is decent. Special attack is usable. I'll do something like Swab on it. 60 speed is not the best, but I can use it. So, Stealth Rex is the main reason I wanted to get this thing. Stealth Rex is very useful for my team. I have Sludge Wave if I want to fuck with, like, Bulus. Although, why the fuck would I fuck with a Bulu? Because, I don't know. So, yeah, Swampert gets some good utility moves. Stealth Rock is the main reason. Seismic Toss could be really nice. Roar, so I can phase. Waterfall, Superpower, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Outrage, pretty good things. Power Punch, I don't know, something like Z Rain Dance, so a pretty good move pool. Pretty good mon for tier 4 in my opinion. And then last, but not least, usual thing we do is we pick up the Mega last on with my drafts. Unless it's when I'm building around, really. I always try to get my Mega either first round or last round, depending on how popular it is. But we got Mega Autono as our last pick. Gives us 60 points, which is really nice. So we have 20 extra points if I want to do some trades later in this season. People say this Pokemon is garbage. I say you're wrong. I love this Pokemon. 103, 126, 126. Good, pretty fucking great stats for a wall. 80 special attack is good for a wall, in my opinion. I said it with Deoxys Defense in WCBL. I will say it again with Mega Autono. It's good for a wall. 60 attack. Not really going to use that all too much. 50 speed is not terrible. Calm Mind, it gets a lot of fucking coverage because it was a normal type. Normal types, oh boy, the coverage they get. Fire, Fighting, Fairy. Last time I checked, it's like 14 types overall. It gets Wish Protect, it gets Encore, Trick Room, so that's a Trick Room aspect I can run if I want to. Really, Magic Coat, that's another good support move for something like that. It does get dual screen, so I can run something like that 1 week. Knock off, good support move, I always say. A wall with knockoff is always a nice thing. And that's really it, honestly. That's why I love Mega Autono. It might not be as versatile as some other Megas, but it can do its job, and it can run ham on. It can fucking go ham on people if they don't expect it. So, that is my draft analysis. Week 1 should be going up on Sunday. Next Sunday? I think, yeah, next Sunday, I think. Which is, what day? What is the next Sunday? The 10th. Sunday the 10th is week 1, I think. It's either that or the 3rd. You'll find out on that day. I don't know. Yeah, so that's going to be it for my draft analysis. Comment, rate, subscribe. It really helps on the channel. If you want to see more, you know where to look. Bye-bye!